Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I've been coaching people and hunting down leaders for staff. Let's try that again. I'm Jeff Altman, and I'm someone who's been coaching people and hunting down leaders and staff organizations for a heck of a long time. And this is going to be the first in a series of videos I'm going to do about preparing the job hunt. And this is clearly the place most people need to start, and that's with changing your attitude. You see, a lot of people have been conditioned to be an employee and become obedient. You start in school and you're taught to sit in a chair and act like a trained chimp, answer questions that are posed of you. And if you get out of your chair, when you're very young, they're going to give you ADHD drugs to try and keep you confined. And if you're bored because the teacher is awful, your grades start to suffer. And if you don't do your homework on time, your grades go down. And if you gossip with other students, you can become the target of criticism and ostracized from the in-group. And your teachers see this, and suddenly you get drugs again. It's awful. And you get into the workforce, and basically you're being conditioned some more. Do what you're told, come in at a certain time, leave at a certain time, on and on and on and on. And a lot of managers, a lot of bosses try and make their people guilty. Now, I want you to adopt a different attitude. An attitude that basically says, I am the chairman or the chairwoman of the board of my own business. My shareholders are my wife, husband, partner, lover, whoever is important to you. And that you're responsible for your career. Not Big Mommy Corporation, not Big Daddy Corporation. You're the one. And you have to think of your career as being something that's in your hands, not in the company's hands. Now, for a lot of folks, this is a big shift. But the reality is, that big company only does what's good for them. And they're going to chew you up and spit you out if you're not careful and look out for yourself. I know so many different people who've been pushed into careers that they don't want to have, only to be dismissed during bad economic times, which are completely understandable, but then they can't find work because the nature of the job that they've been doing has been unique to that one firm. By changing your attitude and putting yourself as the head of your own business, and thinking of it really that way, you start to look at your career differently. You start to think of it as being something that you own and not a company owns. Millions of people around the world have learned the hard way that in bad economic times, corporations that talked about permanent employment quickly point out the fact that you live in an at-will state and they don't have to keep you working there. So basically, don't fall for the BS. Start looking out for yourself. Start paying attention to what the market demands in the way of skills for the kind of job that you do. And if a company won't pay for it yourself, and then go get to someplace that appreciates you. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find work more quickly. If we aren't connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. And by the way, if you need your resume or LinkedIn profile critiqued, order a critique on my website, thebiggamehunter.us. Hope you have a great day. Take care.